I'm flush friggin' time. Wow! So I was lucky enough to see an early screening of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent with Nic Cage, and it was a pretty out there film, but I enjoyed it. There's a lot of laughs, there's a lot of dramatic moments that are more silly because, you know, they're trying to get comedic with it. It's more comedic than it is dramatic, but like they make it super dramatic, but that's what makes it funny, is that it's so dramatic. It's a really meta film. I mean, as the film progresses, it just gets more and more meta. I mean, what do you expect when you're going to see a movie that Nic Cage is playing Nic Cage in it? And there's just so much great acting. I'm going to try to keep this a non-spoiler review, just a side note, because obviously the movie hasn't come out yet in wide release, so I don't want to spoil it for any of you guys. But just Nic Cage was fantastic. Nic Cage was Nic Cage. There's a lot of great moments, a lot of great clips from his previous films. So if you want to brush up on his filmography, I would suggest maybe you do that. But Pedro Pascal is equally as great. I mean, they're just a fantastic duo, and everyone else in this ensemble brings something that's really neat to it too. So I mean, it's just a really well-rounded acting cast, and I just really enjoyed myself. It was funny. It was a good night out, which is all you can really ask for from a movie sometimes. There was great action. There was great dramatic moments, and just the meta-ness of itself was just really cool. If you like Community, I think you'll really like this film, because you know how in Community, Abed's always talking about how it's a TV show. So if you like that, I think you'll really like this movie. The only thing I will say is I can't remember if there were any like notable points where the soundtrack was really neat, but like the soundtrack could have been better in my opinion. I really like films, or I really admire films that make great use of their soundtrack, like Everything Everywhere All at Once or Baby Driver. So that was the only like one little thing, maybe I'm just being nitpicky, about this film that I think they could have improved. But other than that, there was great action. Like the special effects weren't like horrible, they were awesome. The duo. I want to see Pedro Pascal and Nic Cage in another movie together, because they were great. They honestly were great. And yeah, it was story wise, it's easy to follow. Obviously, it's not too like meta that you get lost, and it's a really interesting story. I think they set it up nicely with the trailers while still holding back some surprises for you. And I honestly, I'm kind of hoping they make a sequel out of it. I hope this one does well, so we'll have to see what happens. But other than that, I think all we have left to do is give this one a rating. So I'm gonna give it, because of the soundtrack thing, I'm probably gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So almost near perfect for me, still really great. So go out and check this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.